Just as I finished growing out this nail, which broke, I just broke this one. It literally has taken me 3 months to grow this nail back out, and I've had to have a fake nail on it that whole time, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do the same again. Yay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just have to start this video off by saying, this morning, this channel hit 700,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mental. I'm not sure when was the last time I hit a milestone. I don't know when I hit 600k, but it feels like so long ago, and the fact that I now have 700,000 subscribers is a little bit insane. So if you're subscribed to this channel, thank you so much. I can't actually comprehend that number of people. So in today's video, I thought I would do a testing bougie makeup brands and a load of really expensive makeup. I know you guys really like it when I review a lot of drugstore products, and I also love that as well, but I've had quite a lot of stuff in recently which is a little bit more on the pricey side, and I thought I would give you guys the honest truth about what I think of these products, whether I think they're actually worth the extra money. Let's just get into it because I feel like it's going to be quite long. I'm so sad about this nail. The first thing that I'm starting with is probably the most expensive in this video. This is the Tatcha or Tatcha The Silk Cream Weightless and Anti-Aging Moisture Rich Silk Extract. This is a face cream. This is £90. £90. You better get about 200ml. Nope, okay, it's 50ml. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard of this before, but this actually came in Layla Rose. If you guys are subscribed to her channel, if you're not, head over there, she's gorgeous. She's just come out with a collaboration box with a brand called Cosmetips or Cosmetips, and this is one of the products in there. For her entire box, which includes an eyeshadow palette, it's got a Benefit brow product in there, it's got a Laura Geller highlighter, it's got this, which is £90 in itself, it's got some eye masks, it's got, what else? It's all over on my Instagram what you actually get in the box, but her kind of collaboration box in itself is £90 or $89.99, and the value of this mask is £90, so you kind of get a load of extra products for free pretty much. Okay, this is the bougiest face cream I have ever seen. I do not want to waste any of this product. I don't know how much you need. I'm guessing that's probably enough actually. The smell is kind of disappointing. It just kind of smells like your average face cream. It smells like one of the Body Shop face masks. Okay, so my face does feel really soft and smooth, and it definitely feels really hydrated. It kind of feels like, I don't know, it feels like a lot of moisture has just sunk into my skin. However, would I pay £90 for that? No. And then for my primer, I'm using the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Defense. This has got SPF 30. It's a Radiant Tint Protective Moisturizer. This is called Soft Radiance. I think it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer, but I'm going to use it as a primer just because I don't have anything else to prime with. Ooh. Ooh. There's a bit that's like solidified. I have a feeling this is going to be glowy. It pretty much just feels like a SPF, which I don't mind. I do like a good SPF. It does say it has SPF 30, and I like using SPFs under my makeup. It just kind of feels like your standard SPF though. I mean, it's given my face a bit of a glow, but I feel like most SPFs do because they're quite shiny. Moving on to foundation. This one is going to be a little bit controversial. Okay, wait, I'm going to have to use all of my strength here. Oh, it's too heavy. I can't actually pick this up. This is really heavy because there's 2 layers of glass bottles of foundations, but oh, look how red I've gone. Beauty Blender launched their foundation ages ago in America. It only came out like, well, actually it probably came out quite a while ago in the UK now as well. But yeah, there was this huge package which has just got 2 layers of all of their foundation shades, I think, I'm pretty sure, and then just a crap ton of beauty blenders in loads of different colours. I am going to give this a go. I know that they had a lot of issues regarding their shade range. There's a lot of lighter shades in here and then like 4 dark shades, but I'm going to try the foundation and see what it's actually like. I think I'm going to go for this one, which is 130. 1.10 is neutral, 1.20 is cool, and then 1.30 is warm. And the way that this is designed to work, it's called the Bounce Foundation, and there's this little switch here which means that you can press down the packaging. Oh, there's a sticker on it, great. And then there's this beauty blender shaped kind of tray here, And you're supposed to just dip your beauty blender straight into this, which I never normally do. I normally like put my foundation on my face and then go in with a beauty blender. Although that's gonna get so messy. Okay, this is definitely gonna be too dark for me. Okay, that is very yellow. I think I'm definitely more on the neutral side, but 110 looks really, really, really light. Okay, to be fair, when I'm blending this out, it doesn't look so bad in comparison to my neck. Okay, so on half my face, I mean, it looks pretty nice. I did use quite a lot though, I feel like. It was kind of like one full pump and it only did half my face. Okay, so it's quite nice. Like, it's got quite a nice finish. It's not matte, but it's not super dewy, but it's got a bit of glow to it. It looks quite nice on my skin, but it's definitely not full coverage. You can still see my blemish poking through, and some of the redness around my nose and stuff. I think that shade is kind of okay for me. It's a tiny bit too yellow, I think, maybe. But it's not too bad. On camera, it looks alright. I feel like I would definitely need to test it. If you guys want to see like a full day of me testing this foundation, let me know. But if you don't, then I don't have to, but just let me know what you want to see. I'm just going to go in with the Nip and Fab Concealer. I haven't actually used this before, but I don't have a high-end one, so I'm just quickly going to add some of this. Ooh, I like the applicator. Ooh, I quite like this. Then again, I'm just quickly setting my face because I don't have a high-end powder, I'm sorry. This spot, does it just want to like go away? For my bronzer, I have this little face palette by MAC, which is the Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact in Fair. This is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but recently I was so lucky enough to be invited on a trip to Iceland with MAC, which is insane. It wasn't in exchange for any kind of like product features or anything like that. It wasn't sponsored, but this little palette right here is absolutely beautiful. And in my recent favorites video, I mentioned another MAC bronzer that I really like, but this one here in this palette is so gorgeous. Just the whole palette in general is beautiful. So I'm gonna use the bronzer from this. I don't have an actual contour, but I'm gonna use this as contour as well. It's just a really gorgeous, warm, bronzy shade. I just love this palette in general. I would use the blush, but I've got another one to test, which is even more expensive. I think this palette might be £29. I'm not entirely sure, but it'll be linked down below. I have this blush here, which is by a brand called Shiseido. I don't know why I got sent this stuff. One of the items was actually broken, which is this eyeshadow palette, which has got 4 shades in it. It's got a black, a navy blue, a grey, and a silver. These makeup products are so expensive. It also came with this brush, which is like a little domed brush with a little squishy bit on the end. I don't know what you would use that for, but this brush is like £50 or something ridiculous. And all of these products are so expensive. I'm pretty sure this blush was like £32 or £34 or something for just one shade. So I thought I would test it. This is called Alpenglow 06. It seems like my perfect kind of blush shade. It's just like a really nice peachy pink. So let's give this a go. Oh my god, that's really pigmented. Okay, so it's definitely really pigmented. Oh god, I look like a bit of a clown now. I mean, it's a really nice colour, but it's just, is it doing anything extra for me than a £5 blush would do? I don't think so. Okay, for my highlighter, I have this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I've got, I have Becca Pearl, that's what I'm thinking of. This one is in Moonstone, which looks like it's actually going to be a really nice colour for me. This looks beautiful, but again, this highlighter is like £32 or something. I don't know why, like I would pay more money for a highlighter, but I wouldn't pay that much for a blush. I guess because I'm not that much of a blush person. Becca highlighters are so raved about. I have not tried this shade before, and so I just thought I would give it a go. This actually came in Jamie Genevieve's collaboration box with Cult Beauty. It's a similar sort of thing where Jamie's picked a load of her favourite products and put it into a box for less money. It's very kind of finely milled. It's actually a little bit more natural than I thought it was going to be. It's not so metallic. It kind of blends into your skin a bit nicer and just looks a bit more dewy rather than like full on metallic, if that makes sense. But it's nice. It's just not what I was expecting. I don't know. I was expecting it to be a bit more like in your face. On my nose. I like it, but I don't think I would pay £32 for it. The best Becca highlighter is Opal. because Emma uses that all the time and it's absolutely sickeningly gorgeous, but it's just too dark for me. Moving on to brows, I was sent a really nice PR package from NARS, which is a brand that I haven't really tried too much of before. In the box, there were some brow pencils, which I've never seen before. These look very similar to the sort of like skinny brow pencils that you get from like Anastasia and like all those kind of brands. But these ones are actually oval shaped rather than just being like a cylinder of pencil. I guess we are gonna go for cool blonde. Okay, normally I would go for something a little bit darker than this in my brows, but it's a pretty good match for my natural brow hair colour. Okay, I mean, to be fair, it's a nice pencil, but yeah, I mean, the colour, I think I would go for something a bit darker. And again, I don't know, I have a lot of drugstore brow pencils that I really like the Lottie London one is very kind of similar, just like this sort of skinny brow pencil type thing. The NYX one is really nice. Let me know, what products do you guys splurge on? Because I think for me, it's like highlighters, eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks, like liquid lipsticks, I think. Okay, for eyeshadow, I've got quite a lot of different things which I want to test. I have the Naked Cherry palette, which looks like this. My one criticism about this palette, okay, these are what the shades look like. So they're all very kind of pinky, burgundy shades, which I think are really nice for autumn. My one criticism about this is the packaging is quite bulky and it's quite heavy. I kind of preferred their like cardboard packaging of the first Naked palette. Was that cardboard, you know, like the velvety one? But then at the same time, I guess this one is more robust, so it's probably not going to get damaged as easily. And it comes with a brush too, which is actually a pretty decent brush. It's got a really small kind of smoky end, and then it's got a fluffier end. Then I also have quite a few eyeshadows from NARS. There's a couple of quads. The first one, which is called Mahe, I'm really not feeling this. The shades are all so light. But then the other one, which is in Mojave, this one looks so much nicer. And oh my god, this shade right here is stunning. It's like a wet, kind of shimmery, taupey sort of eyeshadow. That one is beautiful. And then there's a matte dark brown. There's this shimmery kind of gold colour, and then a shimmery kind of inner corner highlight. And to be fair, like the texture of these eyeshadows do feel really nice and kind of creamy and smooth. First thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with one of these NARS eye primers. It's a tinted smudge proof eyeshadow base. I don't normally use an eye primer, I normally just use concealer and set my eyelids. So this might not work as well because I have already set my eyelids, but whatever, we'll give it a try. Ooh, actually it feels really smooth on my eyelid. I actually quite like that. I mean, to be fair, it definitely feels like it would give something for my eyeshadow to stick to. But it didn't mess up my foundation underneath, so I kind of really appreciate that. Oh yeah, my eyelid feels matte, but also like a tiny bit tacky. I actually quite like the feeling of this eyeshadow base. I'm gonna set my eyelids with the shade Hotspot, which is this like pale one down here. And I'm just gonna put that all over. See, that went on quite bright. Maybe that was because of the primer. Because it's like really sticking to it. Do you guys see that? And then going in with Feels, which is this kind of muted mauvey pink shade. And ooh, that's pretty pigmented. I'm going to put this in my crease. Okay, so to be fair, that shade is like pretty nicely pigmented. It's just a very basic matte light pink colour. Let's go for this shade, which is called Devilish, and I'm taking the other side of the brush, which is the more smoky side. Actually, that side is really dense, but I'm just going to pack this on my outer corners, and then I'm just going to use the other side to kind of blend this out. Actually, I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit more on the actual blending brush because a lot of that colour kind of blended away. Let's go in with this flat brush, and I'm going to take the shade Privacy, which is the darkest colour, and I'm going to put this on my outer corners again and just kind of like make this even darker. I'm impressed that didn't go more patchy, because dark burgundy kind of purple colours are notorious for not being very blendable. But I mean, this one's not doing a bad job. Like, it is blending into the other shades. I think with these colours, they definitely do lose a little bit of their kind of pigment when you blend them out, but then in a way it's kind of nice because they do seem to be blending into each other, but you just have to build them up a little bit more. I'm just dipping into Bing, which is this colour here. It's like a purple, and I'm just gonna like go over everything with that. I mean, it definitely looks very soft and kind of sultry. I'm just running some of that shade along my lower lash line as well. Let me test one of the shimmers. I'm gonna go for this one, which is called Turn On. Ooh, that actually looks pretty damn nice. Nope, this brush does not like it at all. Okay, there we go. But I mean, I feel like that would just definitely work better with my finger. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I mean, okay, that definitely works better with your finger, or maybe if you were using a brush, you might want to use a bit of setting spray or something on it. The shimmer next to it called Ambitious also looks really, really pretty. Like, they swatch beautifully. Actually, I'm going to take some of that shade Ambitious on my brush. Put that on the centre. Yeah, I don't know. I just think these eyeshadows go on better with either your finger or use a bit of like all-nighter setting spray beforehand. You know what? Over the top of that, let's go in with this shade from the NARS palette, which is the Mojave palette. Just gonna take some of this on my finger. Ooh. Look at the glitteriness. Okay, then on my inner corners, I'm using this, which is the Aura Dew by Shiseido, which is for face, eyes, and lips. But, oh my god, when I swatched this the other day, I was like, it kind of almost feels like a gel. It's literally just straight up glitter. Okay, my hand is so disgustingly dirty. Oh my gosh. It's just got the most amazing sparkle. It's so pretty. Out of the Shiseido things I tried, this is probably my favourite. I then have the Shiseido Arch Liner Ink. Oh my god. That is the tiniest little eyeliner I've ever seen. It's almost too small that I'm struggling to make it look neat. You need to have a really steady hand. I mean, it's very black, but I just don't like how it's kind of angled, and also I don't like how small it is because it makes it kind of tricky. This is the Imperial Lash Mascara Ink. All the packaging is like metal. Look at my dirty hands. Oh, the brush looks nice. It seems to be very separating. I mean, there's literally 0 clumps in this mascara, so if you like that, then you might like it, but I'm also getting not a lot of volume. It's giving a decent amount of length, but the volume is just not really coming through. I have this set of the NARS liquid lipsticks. Velvet Lip Glide. Ooh, that sounds really nice. I'm gonna try this one, which is called Swing. Ooh, they smell really good. Ooh. Oh, they feel so nice. Okay, they actually feel like butter. At the moment, it looks like a gloss. It almost feels like a lip oil, like it's so smooth, but it's not sticky in the slightest. Like, to be fair, that does feel really nice. While I'm sticking on my lashes, we'll see if it like dries down. For my lashes, I'm using the Lily Lashes in Faux Mink Mykonos. I feel like the Mykonos lashes are so raved about. I think these are about £20, so they're pretty up there in terms of eyelashes, but you can reuse them quite a lot of times. They look like some big eyelashes, so I'm gonna go stick these on off camera, but oh my god, I don't really know what I'm gonna think of these. Ooh, they feel really lightweight actually. They're gonna need some trimming. These lashes are so big that I actually feel like they're restricting my vision. The crazy thing, okay right, these are really making my eyes water. The crazy thing is, these lashes in the style Mykonos are so raved about by so many YouTubers, Instagrammers, whatever, but on me, they look ridiculous. To be fair, they do actually feel like the actual band of them is very flexible and very lightweight, so they are comfortable, but they're just so big that they feel like, I don't know, I feel like they're just in the way, and I feel like I keep having to blink. Like, look at these. I've actually got animals attached to my eyes. Like, to be fair, a lot of this stuff was quite nice, but then a lot of it I feel like was just really overpriced and stuff that I can kind of get similar stuff at the drugstore. So yeah, I mean, I feel kind of bad for that because these brands sent me the products, but you know what, like, just being completely real with you guys. So I really hope you guys are all doing really well. Again, thank you so much for 700,000 subscribers. I'm gonna go now and take off these lashes, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Well, they did not last long.